Joe Kovacs, the best putter in the world this year. He won Eugene, New York and Monaco Diamond Leagues. Can he beat this man? The major championship specialist, the defending champion, the reigning European champion, and he beat Joe Kovacs in Lausanne. Our first opportunity to see Joe Kovacs. What statement of intent will he launch in this opening round? A solid start. I guess this is the major question with Kovacs. He's a big talker. He's made mention of Randy Barnes' world record. He says 23 meters is not far away for me. It wasn't over the 22-meter line, but has he given himself a good platform here for the rest of the competition? Always nice for these throwers to get a big one on the board early. That's an excellent start, 21-23. Joe Kovacs under pressure now. He's been pushed off the podium by Tom Walsh. Oh, that's more like it from the American world #1. He was down in 4th place and potentially out of the medals. Bearing in mind, he and Stahl are the only men to have thrown over 22 meters this season. He lacks the major championship experience of his big German rival, but that was a putt of real composure. And the question is, how far has he moved up the leaderboard? 21.67, he moves up to second, Walsh in third, and Stahl is now the man potentially out of the medals. Joe Kovacs then, getting himself back in contention. He's gone over 22 meters this season. Oh, and that's close. That's really close. Now the lead is held by his great rival. So, Kovacs, what has he managed to produce here? At one stage, he was looking as though he would be off the podium. Then he got himself into second place, just 2 centimeters shy of O'Dane Richards' great national record of 21.69. So the Jamaican putting the German and the American under pressure. Kovacs talks big. He reckons it won't be long before he's attacking Randy Barnes' world record. He's in the lead, 21.93. Joe Kovacs in the lead. Last round here. This is massive for Kovacs. Again, tickling that 22-meter line. It's been a brilliant, absorbing confrontation, this. He is the best putter in the world this year, but that's not always a guarantee that that form throughout the season is going to translate to a major title. But that's absolutely brilliant from Kovacs. 21.93. Joe Kovacs, the best putter in the world this year, has delivered in style just when it counts. He's the world champion. Big Tom Walsh, Rio bronze medalist, reigning world indoor champion, and he is in superb form, 22.14 in qualification. Tom Walsh of New Zealand, 21.38 in the first round. What can he do here? He has gone over 22 meters in the last couple of weeks. He veers across to the left, but that is not far shy of the 22-meter line. Now the lead at the moment is Kovacs with 21.48, and Tom Walsh likes that one. He's a tiny little bit off balance towards the left-hand side of the circle there, but he kept himself together and kept the putt within the sector. The big man has moved into the lead, 21.64. He is in cracking form, and he's in the lead, courtesy of 21.64. He has gone over 22 meters numerous times in the last month. That's very close. This is a really consistent series for the Olympic bronze medalist. 21.38, 21.64. He's in command at the moment, and we still are yet to see the fireworks from Ryan Krauser. American out of the medal positions at the moment. Tom Walsh does increase his lead by 11 centimetres. Here he is. It's been a really consistent card so far. Looking for a big one. Oh, yes. Quick footwork there from the big man. Up until recently has spent 30 hours a week working as a builder. And he says that has really helped him with his core strength. A hugely popular figure in New Zealand. And after the disappointment of the New Zealand pole vaulter Eliza McCartney going out early in the final earlier on, New Zealand aspirations for a medal with Walsh. It's another good put. One final chance. What a contrast. Krauser's card in comparison to Tom Walsh's. He threw 22.14 in qualifying. Another one like that would surely lay down the marker. Very, very consistent series from Walsh. The Olympic bronze medalist, the world indoor champion, is one round away from becoming the world outdoor champion. And there will be great excitement for him back home in New Zealand. He comes from Timaru on the South Island. Same place as Jack Lovelock, Olympic 1500-metre champion way back when in 1936. As it stands at the moment, that's it. He's in the silver medal position. So Tom Walsh has the luxury of knowing it doesn't matter what he does here, he is the world champion. Oh, yes! Looks like it could be his best put of the night. A huge smile on the big man's face. The world indoor champion is the world outdoor champion. He upgrades from his bronze in Rio to gold here in London. And it's the best put of the night. We've got the official measurement up here. It's over 22 metres. He came here with form, he came here with belief, and he has delivered New Zealand's first medal. And it's the first time a New Zealand man has ever been on the podium in this event. He was fourth 2 years ago. He's going home with gold from London. Great celebrations, great scenes for Tom Walsh. Former world champion from 4 years ago, Joe Kovacs. 4 throws left. This is Joe Kovacs. Kovacs' best effort in the 4th round, that 21.95. If he throws a season's best or personal best, he's in the conversation for a medal. Oh, that's big. Yes. Kovacs has announced his presence here. We're watching and waiting for the measurement. Romani is in 3rd at the moment with 22.53. Krauser 22.71. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. 22.91. He takes the lead by a single centimetre. Unbelievable. Kovacs, a championship record, the joint 3rd best throw we've ever seen.